Hello, guys. Welcome to the Passionpreneur Digital Marketing Session number 5. So today we're going to talk about how does Instagram algorithm work in 2022. All right. Think of the algorithm like it's a group of informatic formulas that will pretty much decide who's going to see your content, when, why, and all of the above. People think like, yeah, the algorithm is a group of people who are like deciding, like Instagram hate on us and stuff like that. No. It's a bunch of bots and automated system like Instagram and Facebook, puts together to make sure like people, the right people will see your content. Right. That's why storytelling and content creation is very, very important. Before, it used to be like the most popular content will be seen by the people, but now Instagram changed that because they want to keep you as much as they can on their platform. So they want to make sure like you're gonna consume the content that you like. So pretty much that's the foundation of the algorithm. So the first important algorithms are like, yes, it's multiple algorithms. So IG feed and IG stories. So pretty much think of this content, right? The people who's going to see your feeds and your stories, pretty much the people who are following you, right? Even you have a new feature that I'm going to talk after. But yeah, this is like the space for you to communicate, interact, and talk with your community, right? So you post something on your feed, your followers can see it. You post something on your stories, and your followers can see it, right? But then how does it work? It's not, like everything that Instagram, the algorithm of Instagram are doing is to make sure like they push, your contents to the right people. But when it comes to the IG stories though, is the people who are interacting with your content, we're going to see your stories first, right? It's not the opposite. It's not the way around. Just keep that in mind. So the people who are going to consume your stories are people who are interested about what you're doing and not you following them. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, the algorithm will show your contents to your followers and people who are interested, with what you were doing, pretty much. Wait, before we go to the IG Explorer, I wanted to talk about, this new feature of IG pairing. So what's gonna happen is like the algorithm will think of it like Natalie and Angel, right? Two different persons. Instagram algorithm will be like, Natalie is doing cooking and Angel is doing cooking. Let's try to pair them. What does that mean is like your content could appear on Natalie's followers timeline, even they're not following you, because they think like, hey, everybody who's Natalie's followers loves cooking and Angel is doing cooking. So this is a new feature that, Instagram and the algorithm of Instagram are doing, is like pairing content. And this is gold because it's really where like everything resides for you to make money. And also not only money, just to make sure like your content will be seen by, different people, but also people who are interested about what you are doing. I think that is one of the most interesting new feature that Instagram is doing. So remember, right? The feed is more for your community, people who are following you. IG is people who are interested about what you're doing, also of your followers. And you have this new feature that is the pairing, right? Make sure you rewind it. If it don't make sense, make sure you send me an email. Let's move on to the next one. I'll try to make this one short so everybody can understand. All right, now another algorithm is the algorithm we're organizing everything about the IG Explorer page. So this feature is more, if you guys are familiar with Instagram and stuff like that, is where you can get discovered, right? So new contents, new follower, like the algorithm is making sure like to show your contents to the people who are interested. And we go back to the same thing. So keep that in mind when you are creating content. That doesn't mean like the video needs to be woo, but it has to be specific, right? If you're doing dancing, it's choreography. Maybe it's a shorter version. Maybe it's like the best move or the moves of the week. Or maybe it's, if it's cooking, maybe it's cooking related to, I don't know, the summer. Now is the summer. Or it's related to something specific that people can get interested and hook and then follow you. So this is really the way I would suggest you to utilize Instagram Explorer, because it's the best way to get discovered, but also for you to discover new content, new creators and people that you like and follow and support and maybe buy from. Think of it the same way you are pretty much using social media and those different platforms. Think of it like you would like people to utilize your contents the same way. So when you go on a page and you start buying stuff and stuff like that, flip the script a little bit and try to think about how can I best serve my community and sell my services or my product, but at the same time make a difference. Because now there are so many people on social media, it's hard to get noticed. But if you apply all of these things and you keep that in mind when you're creating your content, it will definitely help you. Okay, all right. Yes, so every user will see different contents based on what I just said. So if you're a fan of soccer or basketball and stuff like that, then, you know, your Explorer page will have more content related to soccer, sport, basketball, and stuff like that. So everybody will have a different Explorer page. And this is based on the post that you like and the people you are following. Remember the IG, your feed and the IG stories was different, right? So this one is based on what you like and the people you are following. So keep that in mind as well when you are, you know, utilizing the app, but also think of how can you potentially get discovered and what type of content you have to create, what story you have to tell to appear on the Explore page, right? It's random. There is no, there is no formula, magical formula for that. All right, IG Reels. IG Reels is the feature, was the more we have, the more entertaining. Wait, hold on.